Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mamta Spiritual Radiance. This is a tarot reading channel. Today the reading is for the star sign Leo for the entire year of 2022. I have picked one card each for each month, followed by a clarifier card from the Angels Tarot deck. So there would be overall 12 cards followed by their respective 12 clarifying cards. So I do hope that this resonates with you, but a disclaimer again that this is a very generic reading. It may not resonate with all of you there, and those with whom it resonates, please leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on this. If required, you may also consult with me for a personal one-on-one reading for more clarity. So let's begin with the card for the month of Jan 2022. Leo, the very first card that I get for you in Jan is the World card. Now the World card is like you have finally been successful in all your endeavors. You have been able to do well in all the aspects of your life, not just the house or not just the home. You have been able to take care of all your responsibilities, of all your tasks or projects given to you very well. So the World card is a card of contentment. It is a card of self-awarding, and that you should know that you're doing well in your field. The clarifier that I get for it is the Ego from the Angels Tarot deck, and the key message from you is that a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So what it means that probably you may still continue to have some misgivings when you move from 2021 to 2022. You may at times feel trapped, and you may at times get some negative thoughts as such things are not happening the way I want it to happen, or probably I'm not able to be as successful as I wished to be. But those are all false entrapment. The more you think negative of yourself, you're drawing negative energy to yourself. So you need to get away from such thoughts. And what the world or the angels are trying to tell you is you're doing well. You should be proud of yourself and of the actions taken so far. Have trust in your hard work and have trust in your fate. You would come across good outcomes as well. The energy for you in the month of Feb is the 7th of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a card wherein a person has given all his or her best efforts, and when it comes time to reap or to sell the harvest, he's thinking as to how to go about it. How shall I sell it? Where shall I sell it? Or it's a farmer, in short, who's thinking which market should I sell it? What should be the price of it? How to go about it? So it's a phase wherein you're thinking a lot. It's a phase that you have done all that you wanted to do, and you're still thinking, what changes can I do to make it better? What should I be doing more to get the best benefit of all my hard work? So the clarifier card that I get from the Angels Tarot deck is the Queen of Earth, and the message out to you is that make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So the thought process that you're getting in the month of Feb, that whether am I doing wrong or how do I go to make the best benefits of it, is like probably you'll be helped by the family people as well in your decisions. Don't try to be alone, and don't try to be coming to a conclusion without discussing it with near and dear ones around with you. And try to be sensible. Do not go with a negative feeling that nothing has happened so far good, so what better do I expect in future? No, discuss it out with your family. Try to have a sensible approach. When you're business minded, you should not go very emotional in those thought process, and be, even with all the thought process, even with all these things going around in your mind, be careful of how you interact with people around you. Give your best foot out, and try to be loving and caring in your interactions with all your near dear ones. For the month of March, I have got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a lady for me who's successful, who knows what she's supposed to do and how to run her business around. It could be a lady of the house who's getting good control over things. She's trying to put things into shape. It's a confident lady to me, a very pleasant energy, attractive woman out here. And how it helps in your situation is that you would be in better control of your situations, of your scenarios, and you would be pleasant around with people. The clarifier that I get from you is the Justice card, and the message is fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your belief. So yes, you would be into a position wherein you would be able to take the final decisions. You would be very well prepared to take it, as you would be very well guided, and you will have the confidence and the conviction that yes, I'm doing the right things, and you will try to bring about justice to people around you. So overall, as I said, Feb is more of contemplation, March is more of action, and you are in control and taking actions yourself. Coming down to month of April, I see I have Three of Pentacles here, and Three of Pentacles shows that you're being appreciated for the work that you're doing. You're gaining awards. You've started getting small little awards for the hard work that you have put in. You are coming across as a skilled worker. You're getting renowned in your field, and yes, people are coming to you with your with suggestions from you, or they are coming with new proposals for business with you. The clarifier card that I get for you is the Eight of Earth, or the Eight of Pentacles, and the message is, again, as I said, skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So what happens that the more you get appreciated, the more you get rewards on your hard work, the more you feel like doing something new, the more you get creative. Okay, this is what I have a better understanding of how things are going around me. I'm getting feedback from the customers, or I'm getting feedback from my family around, and I know what they want. Now what I need to do is I just need to bring about certain modifications. I would be able to help them better, or I would be able to serve them better. So this is what is happening for you in the month of April. You start getting your small rewards from the month of March, and April you'll be bringing about some changes in your business around, in your projects around, or some renovations around in your house, because you're being very creative out there. For the month of May, I see the Knight of Swords. In the month of May, certain actions might happen very fast. You might be getting some news coming to you, which would be a bit surprising. There's also a caution that don't be very hasty in your decision. Try to be lovely in your interactions with people. Try to be mellowed down. Don't raise your voice around with people when you interact, because you may not be intending a particular outcome, or you may not be aware that a simple small scenario could turn into a big fiasco. It could be a big argument, it could be a big failure, or it could be a bit challenging situation because you did not think before. So try not to take hasty decisions. Control your temper. Don't get angry very easily. Keep cool. Don't respond for some time if required. It's better to deal with the situation later when you have better control over your moods. So for the clarifier here, for the Knight of Swords, I've got the card, you have come into your own, new partnership or contracts, continue to move forward. It also means that being with the recognition and the awards, your business, your projects might take sudden pace. It may gain up pace, it may go very faster. And this is the time probably you might be requiring help from people around. You might think of joining with people somewhere and bringing about partnership. A good time to go for partnership in the month of May, Leo. In the month of June, the card that I get for you is the Death card. The Death card also means that you're leaving behind certain phases of your life. You're bringing about complete transformation in you. And it's time for you to start with new beginnings, with new relationship, with new prospects in life. The clarifier that I get for you is the Six of Fire, and the Six of Fire says victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. So in the month of June, finally you would be coming out of a long cycle wherein you thought how long it's going to take me, or how the things will finally come into favor. So that saga is ending by June of 2022. Finally, you will have victory, because as I said, from the month of April itself, you are being appreciated, you are being recognized with the feedback from people. You're able to bring about changes, and with those changes, you would be finally in the month of June be able to say to yourself, yes, it's been good, it's been worthwhile, and I'm finally able to reap the awards of all my efforts. So that's June for you. For the month of July, I have the High Priestess. The High Priestess says that it's more of being intuitive. You have to be very logical in your approaches. Along with being logical, you need to listen to your gut feelings. You need to listen to your intuitive thoughts that you're getting, and be more approachable to the spiritual world. Be more approachable to the subtle hints that you get from the nature and the world around you. Because this is a time when probably when you're rising high on your success, you might also want to appreciate, thank your ancestors, thank your stars, and thank the loved beings around you, and be very loving being out there. The clarify that I again get your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So June and July again you're going to have a good, lovely life. It's wishes coming true. You're able to get some insights from your spirit guides, from your guiding angels and your ancestors. Moving to the month of August, I get Eight of Pentacles, which means that since you know, or since you have already established that you're doing well, now you need to carry the legacy ahead, and that's where again a real hard work begins. Now you would be totally focused on your work, totally focused on your projects, your goals, and you will be working hard towards it. The clarifier is a relationship that comes to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So what it happens is all the long efforts, all the longing to achieve success comes closer, and with that your dedication, your efforts increase, and it's increased in such a manner that you're happily giving all of you into all your tasks. So your passions, you're ignited, your creative ideas are ignited, your creative world is ignited, and you're doing the more that you can and going beyond your regular efforts because you're totally into it. Moving to September, I get the card of Page of Swords. Page of Swords is again something wherein you're trying to do some research, you're trying some new ideas, you're trying to look out for new ventures. You're doing a lot of online market study as well to understand how things are being done and what could be the learnings that I could have from the market or online without myself going through it actually. And again for the card I got clarification as Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is the Nine of Wands, which says don't give up, protect that which you have created, have courage and believe in yourself. So with the business or with the projects or with the other things that you're working about gaining a momentum, you might be finding it a bit challenging again yourself. You might find, or you may come across a stage where you feel that probably I need to try something new because the old methods may not work out here. I may need to be more creative, and when you require to learn something again from beginning, that's where when you feel that, do I really need to do that? Do I really need to do it at this age, at this stage? And that's where the messages is coming for you is don't give up. You've already come a long way from where you started, and this is probably the next level for you. You need to try something new to grow more better in life. So don't give up, have faith in yourself. That's the message for the month of October. Now for the month of November, I get the card which is Hierophant. Hierophant means being socially accepted, you complying to the social norms, you complying to the principles set by the society. For some of you Leo, it might also mean that you might be getting married. It would be an arranged marriage for you. The clarifier that I get here is the Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands, and the message out here is defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So what might happen is when in October you try to be creative and you're trying to do something new out here, you might be tempted to take a conservative approach. You might be asked by the people to better play safer than to go for a bigger risk. But that's a situation when you need to stand for your belief, you need to stand for your convictions. And as again I said, you need to rely on your intuitions, you need to rely on your gut feeling. If you feel confident that yes, I can do it, then let not the public opinion bring you down. For the month of November, I have the card Knights of Cups. It means a new prospect for the single ones out there, for young ladies, young guys out there. It could mean a love project or a love approach coming towards you. It might be a bit slow, but it's definitely coming to you. For some, it might mean a new passion, new approach, taking up of new ventures in your life, which has been dear to your heart and which you have been planning since a very long time. Slowly, you will realize, slowly you will accept that, okay, this is what I want to do, and you will start taking steps towards it. The clarifier that I get out here is a contented, rewarding family. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationship. So this is also going to be a very happy and a happy time with your family, happy time with the loved ones around you. This is going to be a very contented month for you, November 2022. December 2022, I get the card King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a person who is doing well in his profile and who's getting the good rewards from all the hard work given. All his ventures, all his projects are giving good returns, and he's enjoying the wealth for which he has worked so hard. The clarifier that I get out here is the Knight of Fire, and the message that I get here is a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of essence. Think things thorough, carefully. So what happens is, with all the hard work given out there, with you getting very passionate about the work that you're doing, it could be renovation of the house, it could be you working on a project, it could be your business ventures that you're working out, and so far you have been happy with the outcomes or with the results you've got. You want to give in more, you want to make it more better, you want to take it on a larger scale. And when you try to take it on a larger scale, you might be asked with people around you, first test the waters, don't go full scale into anything. You need to rely on your conviction, you need to rely on your intuitions out there. Yes, whether how strong, how confident you feel about this, and whether you feel that you can take it through till the end. So this is a decision that you will have to do. All throughout this period, you definitely have the support and the best wishes from the family around you. You're having a very good jolly time with your family. Though you might be busy, though you might be expanding, you would still be with your family around, and they would be helping you out. With all these decisions, you are also enjoying the benefits of what's coming your way, and with that benefits, the end of December 2022 might bring you at crossroads. You might have to take certain decisions, very economically and very important decisions towards the end of December 2022, which might shape how 2023 goes for you. Now, since I have this crossroads or turning point kind of card for you in the month of December, I would like to take a clarifier for it. What exactly it means? There's nothing to be worried about. Otherwise, the energy for the month of December is happy, family love being out there, and you enjoying the riches of your wealth. Again, I got the card High Priestess. What it says here is, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So, dear Leo, you would be required to take some challenging decisions in the month of December, and you are repeatedly being asked by the angels to practice calm, listen to what your heart says, listen to what your mind says, and then try and understand what is your gut feeling. How do you feel when you want to go for option A? Is it making you nervous? Is it making you shaky? Is it giving you jitters in your stomach? What about option B? Do you feel you relate to it? Do you feel that yes, you want it to be done? So this is how you need to understand what the angels or the guides are trying to tell you, and then you have to take action. Please avoid any hasty decisions. Please avoid any heated conversations with people around, because the situations, a very simple normal discussion between two people can turn out into a very big argument, can turn out into a fireball or a snowball. So please practice calm, listen to your guides, and be calm and listen to your intuitions. So overall, I get a very good energy for you for the month of for the year 2022, Leo. I hope you do enjoy the riches and the wealth that come across you. All the best for all your projects and ventures. Please do write me a comment if you like this reading, and you may definitely connect with me if you need to have more clarifications, a more personal reading. Till we connect next time, bye bye, Shabba Khair.